This ship is too
Hello
much.
there, everybody. I'm Mr. Game & Pie. This is Let's Play Sonic Adventure Part 4, and I still have my co-commentator somehow.
Don't get too many ideas, you
He's Austin on
fools.
Sugar.
Yes, he is.
He plays video
You
games
haven't seen the
sometimes.
power
Maybe.
this
It's
vessel
mostly
really
Sonic
is.
Adventure, though. That's the only game that he really knows anything significant
Get a
about.
load of this.
Really, it's the only one.
That's why he's here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why he's here.
What is that, a Metal Gear voice there?
That's the only reason he's here, Meryl. Meryl,
Anyway,
you
last
gotta
time we went from
understand.
Sky Chase Act 1 to Sky Chase Act 2.
It's changed shape. Did you see that?
It wasn't a very interesting episode, very short.
Darn.
Anyway,
Makes it harder
this
to
time,
get to the bridge.
we're going to be going
hate it when he
through
doesn't listen.
the death thing.
I bet you the only way
Yes, we are.
through the Skynet. I doubt
You know, the
if
Death
you
Egg
can figure
carrier.
this one out. Oh
Close
yeah?
enough.
Well, I'll show you.
No, it
Bring
isn't.
it on.
Now, here's
Not
the
even
question,
close.
though. If the Death Egg is based on the Death Star, what famous carrier
This must
has
be
there
the way
been
to the
in
Sky
popular media? Is
The Enterprise.
There we go. Is the so the egg carrier is based off the Enterprise then?
Yeah.
It would explain why Eggman has the little Python face grin thing as his pilot seat, but anyway.
The camera in this level is ridiculous.
Well, that's only because you're doing it the wrong way.
That's because you're doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, well, I always do it the wrong way, but I also don't complain about the camera when I do.
I do the UG.
Hmm?
I do the UG.
That works for me too.
You still don't get what I'm referencing, do you?
No. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes.
Austin, why don't you ever get that reference? I've made it like 3 times now.
I'm sorry, Kubert's not exactly on the brain. It hasn't been since Christmas.
I made that joke in Super Mario Sunshine, Austin.
And
didn't
I
get it
believe
then.
in Adventure 2.
This part is ridiculously glitchy.
I've never had trouble with it, honestly.
I've had trouble with it every time.
Do you just hold forward, or do you actually try to go in the directions they're making you go?
I start by holding forward, and then that messes up.
Oh. Huh. I don't know what to tell you about.
Anyway, so here we have some spike balls. They're spiky. What about you, Austin? What was your first time going through this level like?
This is the level that took me the longest to get through, honestly.
Yeah?
The gimmicks here are cannons, cannons, and more cannons. So, just everything about them, while creative and incredibly impressive for the time, I guess, with the destroyable environments and all that. As a kid, this level, with all the tiny platforms and me not really being able to move in a straight line, was quite difficult, honestly. I'd still dare say this is probably the hardest level in the game, and I love it.
So I'm
Also,
taking the top
Mhm.
I'm taking the top half.
And good on you for that. You don't have to climb and waste time there.
Unless I just fall.
Oh, that too.
Now you can, the second player can control Tails in this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it actually do anything relevant?
It's just the same as in Sonic 3, technically. You can fly around, you can attack enemies the same way.
Can you
That's...
fly Sonic around?
No.
Well, then it doesn't do anything.
If Tails flies into Sonic, it counts as a hit against Tails. Tails actually takes damage.
Oh. Does Tails
Looks like
die
in
after a
06.
while?
Huh?
Does Tails die after a while?
Oh no, all Tails can do is fall off the edge to die, or he can just go through his take damage animation and be invisible to others.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Tails should be immortal.
I'm honestly not even sure if Tails can drown, actually.
Oh. Well, you can test that out someday.
Actually, yeah, I've never actually tried that.
Oh, Sonic. I don't like this part. It's kind of annoying.
This part took me forever. I'm not kidding. I was stuck on this for like a good, week when I first played this game.
Can you actually die on it?
Oh yeah. Every single one of those platforms that starts falling disconnects entirely.
Well, that's bad.
It's bad that you don't know that, though. That just goes to show how bad I was as a kid, that I just couldn't ever get past it.
Well, that cannon is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I know that a couple times playing the game, that cannon is actually giving me a lot of trouble for some reason.
Oh, it's very, it's weird how that cannon was actually programmed. It's nothing too big, of course, but, you have to hit it in its center, which means you have to shoot the rocket into the center, basically. Lay on the rocket. Sometimes the cannon doesn't actually go directly in the middle. It just keeps moving, and you can sometimes cut it off that way. But yeah, overall, it's a bit awkward at the time. I find it quite interesting, personally, yes.
These hooks look like the hooks from the plane level of Sonic 2, which escapes me at the... What?
Wing Fortress.
Yeah, Wing Fortress, that's it. They seem to use those hooks a lot in the series.
Actually, yeah, they do. I don't mind, of course, because they're quite nice, but, yeah.
Now the stage flips, and I just skipped a lot.
Knuckles, you suck at steering! Why?
Oh, Sonic, stop moving.
You can't jump? There we go.
There we go. Sometimes it doesn't know where direction to move on the ladders.
The controls here are terrible. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But,
Yeah, they are.
it's interesting because this game had a lot of really innovative ideas at a time when technology really couldn't handle it. Having the stage tilt like this means that you have to program every wall as a floor. And so it leads to a lot of really awkward situations on this part.
Or you just have to program gravity. Like actual gravity.
That would take effort, though, Thomas.
Remember everybody, gravity is optional.
Bad steering, however, is entirely mandatory. Thank you, Knuckles.
Yeah, not
Yes,
bad.
yes, obviously. So that was Sky.
Deck.
No, I was trying to come up with something funny, but nothing happened.
I mean, there's a couple
Is that it?
rather inappropriate nicknames you could give it, but
But
I'll
let's check
hold
out
off
the
on those for
bridge.
later.
Yeah, no, we don't do that around here, Austin.
You want that? Go to the verses.
We don't do that there either.
Not intentionally.
Anyway, are you ready for cutscenes?
I'm ready for cutscenes.
Because there's a lot of cutscenes here.
Really do like the animation on this wind. It's a bit sloppy by today's standards, but for 98, this is beautiful.
I don't know if we'll even see another level. It'll probably just be cutscenes.
Oh yeah, cutscenes and maybe a boss.
Oh, most certainly a boss.
I mean, I'm not sure how good you are at set bosses, but
I'm good.
Chaos Emerald.
then we might actually have time for one more level, maybe.
Maybe. Hey guys, look, it's a playable character.
What is your wish, Master
Robotnik?
Robotnik?
Robotnik.
He said Robotnik! Yes!
He is from Sonic the Fighter's reality.
Oh, it makes sense. This is what Eggman did with all the scrap parts from that robot that you had to fight at the end there.
Get
Yeah.
rid of these pests! Show them what
I mean, fairly same build, especially during
Aye, aye, sir.
Now you know what should have been in this game? A battle mode where you actually fight player to player with different characters.
I want to see that in my dream Sonic Adventure remake for the Wii U and the Xbox One and PS4.
Because, like, they have these little boss battle things here, but the enemies are so easy. They don't even bother attacking.
What's the deal with that?
So, yeah, a battle mode would have been much better. Because then you could actually see the other character attack occasionally.
That still wasn't the hardest, the hardest boss in the game, though. When the roles are reversed, that's the hardest boss in the game. But I would have loved to have seen a two-player battle.
Step aside,
That
Amy.
would have
Out
actually
of
been
my
really
way.
cool. Rings all over the place, you collect
This
rings.
robot is my friend. He
That's what
helps
you do,
me.
rings, don't mind.
Yeah, well, the thing is that you don't, even in there's a boss rush mode in this
Okay.
game, I believe, right?
Whatever you say.
For every character, there's a boss rush mode.
You must
Right.
have your reasons.
And even in boss rush mode, you don't fight the other characters.
Right.
These bosses don't appear.
They're not actually part of the boss run.
Yay, this
Their
ship is
program
so
more is just part of the stage. Or part of the storyline. is what it's
Hurry,
called.
Tails! Take
And
Amy
since you
Jack
can't really
here.
play the storyline again without just starting a new game entirely,
Find that Eggman and put him out
well,
of
you
commission.
really don't get to fight these guys much. Nor is there much of a reason to, considering how easy they are, really.
Exactly. It's no use!
Yeah.
I'll
If I'm
use
to
yep.
continue,
Chaos
I
control!
need to change this ship back to its original shape.
Oh yeah, and I just remembered a
There
secret.
must be a switch
Mm-hmm.
somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now.
Yeah, Sonic, you gotta find that, but you also gotta find this other thing. Come on, we're going this way.
you're
It's back here.
You're gonna break through the walls?
No,
And,
no, I just grabbed like 2 ring boxes.
Oh, you're not gonna do the thing where you break out of bounds and run around outside of the character's bounds.
Austin, this isn't a Let's Play.
You can do that from behind it though. It's actually kind of
Well, you can make a video all about that.
cool. No, I can't right now. Don't remind me. Anyway, Transformers, woman meets the eye.
Shape of a battleship!
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming
I got a
onboard
question though,
operation.
like, I get it that, you just fold the wings in and suddenly the sky deck disappears, but where?
Well, don't you understand? Austin, it's a mini reality. That's why it's a zone.
Oh! Okay, then I'm officially calling it Skydeck Zone and Hot Shelter Zone because there's no way you could fit a deep, cavernous, machine-based, bottomless pit inside of a hot shelter. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Hey guys, look.
Not
It's
again.
that thing that we fought twice now.
Chaos! Could this be the same beast?
What is this animal supposed to be?
Oh yes! Attack Sonic!
Scorpion.
Soggy?
Yeah!
must say
A
Soggy!
very, very fat scorpion.
Yes.
If he's your
That
friend,
actually makes a lot
I'll
of
help
sense.
you.
I mean, I always got
Just leave it to
insectoid
me.
out of it, but at the same time, it's got light.
Now I have 6 of the Chaos Emeralds.
They're
There's
arachnids.
only one more left to find.
Oh,
I even
what's
found
your name?
Chaos's missing tail.
So it's neither an insect
You
nor
won't get
light.
away with this,
Yeah.
you madman!
I will. You're no match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet.
He said the line. He said
Destroy
perfected.
them all
Yeah.
immediately.
I even found Chaos's missing tail.
So yeah, Chaos was always supposed to have a tail, guys.
I
I think
actually
that's
be
something
really
that a lot
curious.
of people forget.
Makes you kind of wonder what would oh, you're doing the trick.
Can't believe
Yeah.
this.
You did the trick wrong.
I did?
You have to jump in the air in order to do that.
Well, that's stupid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't get me started. It's very stupid. However, that's how you do it. So go ahead and drive it up again.
No way.
Jump.
I can't believe this.
Woo!
There we go. If you do the light attack, you do double damage. If you do
Yes.
the maximum heat knuckles attack, you do double damage.
Just gonna grab our little spiky freezy buddy here. And oh
And-
man, he's doing a thing, better run around in circles.
He's playing Kerplunk. Run.
I don't think that these things actually hurt you. No, they don't.
No, but they do get you stuck, and the scythe is actually fairly accurate if you don't end up moving.
Well, you
This
just
isn't a
keep-
hard boss, though.
No, it isn't. Just
I do
run.
like watching him bounce like that, though. That's a really nice animation thing, considering that. Right after I praised the game, too. Why?
No way. I can't believe this.
Yes.
Hey,
And
I'll
Sonic
play
landed
with
right
you
in the
some
center.
other time.
Perfect ending. The camera's a bit tilted, but perfect ending. Flawless victory.
It wasn't flawless.
Never mind that.
Anyway.
Oh yeah,
So,
we got
yeah.
something on the stage.
No way.
We kind
I
of beat,
can't believe
you know,
this.
Chaos for the last time. We'll never see him again.
Sonic!
Never again.
Nope,
Hey
never
there,
again.
Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you
We
Sounded like
annihilated every
thought
part
you
of his
got
being
lost
after
or
he was
something.
frozen.
Yeah, we built up that amazing, he'll be perfected eventually. And with all 7 Chaos Emeralds in it, he'll be invincible. And we got that awesome opening. But no, we're never gonna see Chaos again.
Nope.
Bye, Knuckles.
Because we're never gonna beat Big Story.
Big is clearly hard mode of Sonic Adventure.
Yeah. No, well, he's ridiculous mode of Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, Shaggy.
And Sonic Falls again
I hate Eggman.
because he just
Where's
jumped off
this?
the ship.
For no reason.
Well, to chase after Robotnik.
Well, I mean, still, it's like, dude, his little Eggmatic that can fly, you'd fall on top of him, Eggman would scoot to the left, and you would just fall. That's actually probably what happened.
Sonic doesn't think through these things. He's too fast. Remember, that's the entire point of Sonic Lost World.
I'm supposed to be the fastest thing alive, but I wasn't fast enough to save my friend.
That light. I think it's trying to show me
Well, he
something.
definitely wasn't fast enough to avoid falling. Not like he has a homing attack or anything that could have, you know, sent him to the left with Robotnik.
He used the homing dash way too early.
Yeah.
Clearly, Sonic is not very good at this game.
Not at all. Guys, let's look how high we can go. Really high, but not high enough.
It is totally possible to get on top there, though.
Yeah, probably. I'm just probably doing it wrong.
You're starting at the bottom. If you can get a spin dash going from halfway up,
Because
welcome
I
to
need
part-
Well, I got up there.
The other thing you can try too is if you can aim it right, you can end up running up the side of the little top thing of Sandopolis there. But anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, go to the center of the ruins because why not?
because the light told you to, and you're clearly not hallucinating.
Yep, that's why. So here we have an Indiana Jones level.
Beautiful, so good.
There's a lot of running.
Through the belly of the snake into the hamster wheel of the snake.
The hamster wheel of the snake.
Yeah, sure. Every snake has two hamster wheels inside of their gut. Didn't you know?
Yeah, of course I knew that. I know everything about hamsters. And their associated wheels. So Austin, going through the game the first time, what do you think about this part?
Well, Lost World is frustration in incarnate, I'll say. This level is puzzles, and not at all like platforming challenges so much as puzzles with platforming challenges. So everything in this level is a matter of figuring out what to do when and where, and it's quite taxing on the 4.5-year-old mind, I'll tell you.
Oh, no doubt.
This is actually the level I had to, after 6 or 7 game over, of course, I had to actually like pause and let the game stew overnight in order to make it through this game. Then again, I also didn't have memory cards back then, so that's a big issue.
Oh yeah, that would be a problem.
Going back to it today, though, this level actually does do a really good job of building atmosphere. The music is perfect for the kind of tone they're trying to build here, of this lost civilization and all that. The snakes are creepy, and yeah, that's about it. I like the water graphic. Kind of.
Yeah. You know, I'm ignoring the snake now.
You can get to the end without the
Press
snake.
this switch to raise the
Well,
wall.
not
right,
if I
yeah.
fall. Alright, so if the camera will behave, we can see at the end is right over there, and I need the snake.
I'm gonna ignore the snake, though.
Oh yeah.
Real men don't need their snakes. Anyway.
But look at this guy, who I am running into profusely. There we go.
Much better.
Alright, so, there we go. I didn't even do anything to the camera that time, it just decided to explode.
Oh, what a great view that was from inside of the pyramid thing.
We don't need light.
We don't need light. For those not in the know, you redirect that light, hit the mirrors, and it actually lights up the area around you. The trouble is that the way that they programmed that is it lights up your immediate area. really, the light kind of just follows you. The
Actually,
second you
these
leave the
these
mirror.
snakes right here, they
Uh-huh.
generate light.
Oh. Huh.
I don't know if
I know
that's
that.
something new to the Xbox 360 version.
It wouldn't be. That is kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
The only thing the 360 version did differently than the GameCube version is it used a different animation technique as far as lighting goes overall. It used a more cel-shaded textured look, I guess you could say. And so textures being a bit more cel-shaded and smaller file size, and therefore easier to get on the Xbox. And obviously PSN, but anyway. The other thing it did is every character except for Sonic and no, actually, every single character has a wonderful scene where the egg carrier crashes, and besides Sonic anyway, and they all get to be shown flying away. Sonic doesn't do that, but in the Dreamcast and GameCube versions of the game, every character can be seen flying safely away from the egg carrier. In this version of the game, the egg carrier crashes. Yeah, at the end. They use the same cutscene for every character. It's kind of flat actually.
Huh.
Very minor change, but I guess that was again just to save file size.
Probably.
Because a 1998 console can handle character graphics on top of a CGI backdrop, but a game made, when was this released? 2011?
I don't know.
10? Somewhere around there.
Look it up.
I'm just looking it up now. I have the internet!
You do. Like I said back in Sonic CD, you're not the one playing this game. You can research facts on the fly.
This is true. XBLA release.
So anyway, yeah, I like this level because it has the gravity platforms.
2010. I'm quite surprised.
2010.
Oh yes, this section is really fun. I do enjoy this very much.
I'm sure that you can do all sorts of breakage and shortcuts with this.
Well, yeah, gravity is kind of confusing, as in it confuses the game's programming. So there's a lot you can do with it.
However, you have never made a video with this level in it.
This is true. Oh yeah, I've never. Shoot. Well, one of the most famous glitches involving that section actually is that if you pause the game right when the gravity changes, so that right before you actually stick to the wall, you can then choose to restart, which will send you back to the last checkpoint, but the gravity will continue to shift, and you can fly through, as in like down the
not bad.
rolling rock section, and just fly into the goal ring. It's actually quite nice.
Nice. Speaking of the goal ring, it doesn't exist in this version of the level. There's
Right,
also
the capsule.
there's also a song that plays in this room whenever you go to it in the level, but because entering this room basically
Whoa,
ends
what's
the level
this?
in this version,
A mural.
it's well, you don't really get to hear it. You'll have to
This is
replay
one
the
of the-
level. So
This
that
is
you,
one of the really coolest parts about any level that you can go back to, though, because this mural has two other sections to it that they don't really ever focus on. It's really quite nice.
so what's on the other two sections again?
More details of Chaos destroying everything.
Oh,
And the Chaos Emeralds line at the bottom, which is really quite cool.
What's this
It
place?
basically it solidifies
Where am
the
I?
idea that
This
what we
is
just
really
looked at are
weird.
apparently the stone tablets. And that's what Robotnik was talking about when he said it's just as the stone tablets predicted.
yes. Oh, also Chow exists in this game.
Mm-hmm.
They were introduced in this game.
And we're not going to show them off unless they're dead.
Yes. These are dead Chow, so we can show them off.
PETA doesn't like Black Chow.
They don't care about Chow.
Why did this have to happen?
They just care about making the Sonic Adventure Chow Garden was how you're kidnapping and holding
terrible.
Chow's hostage and nah.
I must stop this now.
Really, they don't really care about any animals.
Pokemon Black and Blue. Best game ever.
Yeah. In any case. Sonic just had some crazy hallucinations, and while
And
he was
apparently
asleep,
never went inside the
Hell
pyramid.
about.
he walked away.
I don't
I'm not
think I'm
just
dreaming
dreaming
here.
here. I borrowed some of Sonic or Mario's mushrooms. Made me feel like I died and came back again.
Eggman!
And apparently it took Robotnik that long to fly from the
What's
Death
he
Egg
doing
carrier
Oh,
to
never
his
mind.
base.
This time I'll get him good.
He's probably muttering to himself the whole time and got lost on the way to Albuquerque.
Anyway, folks, that's been it for this episode. I've been Mr. Game & Pie,
I've been Austin on Sugar.
and next time we will go to Robotnik's other Death Egg carrier.
Robotnik Land!
Yeah. See you then!
Mm-hmm.